Starting off, head down. Child's pose or pranam, you choose. Bring the head to rest, whether that's on the floor or on your hands. And just let the weight of the head drop into that support. Feel the breath come and go. Notice how you feel. And that little bit of pressure against your forehead can help to clear the sinuses a little bit. So if it's a bit of a hay fevery time for you, this can be a real relief. Settle in here now for one more breath. Let the head get really heavy. And then let's bring ourselves up onto the hands and knees. So stay with your breath and move into cow pose as you breathe in. Rounding the back into cat pose on the out breath. So a nice, simple, straightforward practice this morning, really to help the back, just to kind of mobilize the back. Let's keep going with this cat-cow movement. Stay with your rhythm. Bringing in any other little movement that feels good, whether that's moving back a little bit or swaying the hips side to side. Start to feel into your back. And then we're going to take our kneeling twist. Just take your right hand and bring it past your left wrist, coming through with that arm and down to the right shoulder, to the side of your head. Keep the eyes closed if you can and just stay within, breathing into the space you're creating in the right side of the back. One more breath here. And remember, you could perhaps move that left hand forwards if that felt good. Let's bring ourselves back out of here, taking a little twist in the other direction. Pull the right arm all the way out, opening up towards the ceiling. And bring that hand down. Let's take the same twist to the other side. So just slide the left hand through. Come down onto the shoulder if you can, the head. Breathe. When you're ready, on an inhale, pull the arm back out of there and all the way out and up, twisting open to the left, hand towards the sky. Bring it on down, come back to all fours. So breathe in, cow pose, one last time. And this time as we breathe out, tabletop. Strong through your core, nice, strong, stable center. Tuck your toes, lift your knees just a fraction. Feel that tabletop plank. And one leg at a time, extend them back into plank, keeping that connection through your core, that strength, that buoyancy. Neck in line, take a breath. And now lift the hips up and back. Downward dog. We might set the feet a tiny bit closer to the hands, just an inch closer. And breathe into this downward dog now. Remember to really let the head go. Maybe a sway through the hips. Sound of ujjayi breath in your throat. We're going to start to walk the feet up the mat towards the hands. Coming right to the top of the mat, we'll bring our hands to our shins. Breathe in. Lengthen away from the legs, tilting the pelvis forwards a little. And now bend the knees, drop in. Uttanasana. Hang the head. Soften the backs of your knees. Stay here. Take a breath. Now bend the knees a lot more and roll up a little bit. Inhaling as you go. Now stay where you are. Exhale, hang. And keep going. Breathing. Come up a little bit more, but not all the way, not yet. And just hang there or sway a little bit. And then we're going to roll it up slowly all the way. Shoulders back, head in line. So especially if you're practicing first thing in the morning, doesn't it just feel so stiff? But that's why we're here. So let's keep going. Open the arms up to the sky. We'll come through some rounds of sun salutation. Bring it in, fold it down, exhale. So easy first round. Listen in. Hands to the earth, drop the head, no strain. Hands to your shins. We breathe in. Push away from the legs, shoulders back, lift the head, the chest, fingertips to the earth, exhale and take the right leg back. So you can choose to bring that knee down or keep it lifted, but lift through the chest and head. Now back into that lovely strong plank. Inhale. Feel once again that connection through the core, holding you strong. Lower on down, chaturanga, slowly, exhale. Breathe in. Feel this first back bend. Go slow. Strong legs. Lift strongly through your core and pull back to downward dog. Make those transitions slow and smooth, just like the rest of the movements. Right leg forwards. Inhaling. Now keep sipping the breath in for a little bit longer to go a bit deeper through the hips. Lift through the chest. And step up, exhale. Fold in. Slowly rise up, inhaling all the way to the sky and back to the heart. Exhale. Stay with your breath and keep going. Arms open, wide and up to the sky. Reach. Good. Now as we bring it in and down, curl the tailbone under, soften the backs of your knees, roll it down and then deepen the forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Feel the lift in the sit bones, the lift in the heart. Left leg back, exhale. It's first time here, so feel it. Now back to plank. Inhale. And if plank is too strong, you put the knees down or you can do it on your forearms, but take your time. Feel the strength in the middle, support it and lower it slowly. Exhale. Inhale, rising. Now this back bend could change over time. It might become a little bigger. Slow transition back. Pull up through the core and bring it back with no momentum in that. Left leg forwards. Inhale. Keep breathing in. Keep breathing into the end of the movement. Breathing out, slow motion, step up. Land the foot. Fold the body. Hands to the earth. Rising. Inhale. And exhale. That's one round. We'll do two more. Keep the flow of your breath. Inhaling to the sky. Exhale. So that's that smooth movement throughout. Nothing jerky, nothing suddenly speeding up. One constant pace. Inhale. Right leg. Exhale. So it doesn't even have to be super slow, but it's smooth. We bring it back to plank. Inhale. Hold it, pause. Control it, come down. Exhale. Inhale. Now choose your wise back bend. slow. This is where people rush. Go slow back to downward dog. Control through the center. Right leg forwards. Keep breathing in. Go a little deeper. Now slow step up. Control it. Land the foot. Fold it in. To the sky. Inhale. Exhale, gather. Keep flowing. Inhale. So let the breath lead you. Ujjayi breath, getting deeper. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Left leg, exhale. At any point you might decide I'm going to keep that knee off the floor, just give the hips a little bit more of a stretch, what feels good. Back into plank, inhale. Pause to feel you've engaged the deep abdominal muscles. Keep them strong. Move forwards to come down. Exhale. Inhale. Take your time. Go to the edges of that back bend. And now pull up through the core. Exhale slowly all the way back. Left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Gather it to the heart. We're going to do one more round with less of my words interrupting you, and more just integration through your own body. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to do one last round all on your own. I won't even call out the breath. You know what you're doing. Go at your own pace. It's the left leg. Left leg. Eventually we come to tadasana. Bring a hand to your chest, a hand to the belly. Just take a breath. And step the feet a tiny bit wider apart. Bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, big breath in. Draw the shoulders back, a little squeeze. And now exhale and bow forwards. Stay with your breath, let the hands rise up, drop your head. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, feel what happens. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. And let the hands drop to the shins, breathe in. Half lift. Take your feet a bit wider, turn your toes out, and as you exhale, drop into a squat. So let it move or let it settle in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to take 2 more breaths, letting the squat be what you need it to be in this moment. So steady or mobile. Feel that ujjayi breath, 1 more. And then we're going to come and sit down. We'll extend our legs straight out in front of us. So breathe in, hands out ahead of you, coming right to the front of your mat, because we're going to roll down now as we exhale. And then take the arms over your head, breathing in, get really long. Breathing out, gather your knees in. Little hug. Pop the feet on the floor, breathe in, arms by your sides, rock the pelvis forwards. Breathe out, rock it back, roll on up into a bridge. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll it down. Rock it forwards, inhale. Rock it back, roll up, exhale. Inhale. And roll down slow, exhale. So we're going to do that one last time and we'll stay up this time. So rock forwards, inhale. Roll it back, peel it up as you exhale. When you get there, interlace your fingers under you. Breathe. Feeling the lift in the hips, the lengthening of the tailbone towards the knees, but also that strength through the feet. So feeling the 2 phases of the breath. There's a rise and fall. There's lifting and there's strengthening. Gathering the feet towards you, you sort of pulling your mat a little bit with your feet. Feel the strength of your hamstrings and glutes. Get ready to let go of the hands, let go of the shoulders. We're going to roll it down just about halfway and stay. And then roll it on down slowly the rest of the way. Ease it out. Rock forwards. Rock back, draw the knees in. Hug them in. Little rock. And cross your right leg over your left for supine pigeon. Reach your hands through around the back of your left leg. Foot to the sky. Twirl your foot. Round the other way. Flex the foot, tilt the pelvis forwards a little bit, press the leg into the hands. Now bend that leg, draw it in deeper, maybe hands over your shin, maybe. Another breath, get right into that hip. Let go and pop the left foot on the floor, keeping the legs as they are, open the arms out wide. And as we exhale, bring the legs over to the right. Right leg, drawing that left leg over, giving it a bit of weight. I don't know why I love this one. I love this for the outside of the hip. Whatever I'm doing in my life, this is definitely offering a counter pose. Breathe here. And then bring it up. Keep the same shape and take the legs over the other way. Maybe we put our left hand on the top leg there and just draw it on over. Isn't this amazing for the back? Breathe into that freedom in your back now. Maybe the head rolls a little towards the right. Come back to the middle. We'll uncross the legs and just cross the left over instead. Lift the right foot up. Hands in around the back of the right leg. So that left hand has come in between the two. Lift your right leg up there to the sky. Twirl your foot. So you're keeping your legs steady, moving from the ankle to the toes. Change the direction whenever you like, as often as you like. Feel. Then flex, heel to the sky. Press the leg into the hands. Tilt the pelvis a little forwards. And now bend the leg, draw it in, go deeper into the left hip. Maybe hands around the shin. You don't have to, but it can help to just deepen the stretch in the hip if you like it. If it's there for you, we'll take one more breath. Relax the face. Perfect. Let go. Let that foot go to the floor. Let the arms open out wide. Inhaling. Exhale, legs to the left. For Kara's favorite twist. So it's interesting, you know, what you need, which one kind of talks to you on a particular day. Breathe into what's happening for you here and now. We'll take it back up and over the other way. Same legs, just dropping them over all the way to the right. Right hand comes to the outside of the top leg. Oh yeah, breathe into that. Oh, and last breath here. Bring it on back, inhaling. Exhale, let's uncross the legs and just bring them both in. Little rock on your back here. Extend the legs long, arms overhead, big breath in. Breathe out, bring the hands up, bring the head up, roll up. Now engage your pelvic floor, engage your tummy muscles, pull it up. There we go, up to the sky. Breathe in, reach. And as we breathe out, just let the arms come down. We'll bend the left leg, Janu sirsasana, bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Left hand on the knee and right hand behind you. Breathe in. Perch yourself on your sit bones. Get up tall. Little twist from that left hip towards the right. And now let's go forwards. So we can bring the hands forwards, or we can leave them where they were. Or maybe we take the hands to the foot. So maybe let go of the idea of holding the foot as an ambition. Go into the forward bend from the hip, from the lower back, bowing the whole way through the back, into the neck. And you know, maybe it just starts to feel good to bring the hands a little further ahead. And they might just hold the foot because they're there. So it's not a case of pulling yourself in, moving with your breath from low in the back. Now take another breath where you are, letting go of any tension that came into the jaw. Oh, breathe in, slowly come up like halfway. And then all the way up, exhale. Change it. We'll bring the left leg out, right leg in. A hand to the bent leg, a hand behind you, breathe in. So feel the two sit bones on the floor, rise up out of them, twisting yourself a little bit towards the left. That's it, out of the right hip. Good, now go forwards. Great. Breathe, close the eyes. It's not going to feel the same on the two sides. So feel what's here. Relax your face. Settling in for one more breath. And then inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, all the way up. Extend the right leg straight out. Bend the left leg again, but this time bring the foot over the far side of the leg, foot to the floor. Wrap your right arm around, left hand behind you. Breathe in. Now find those sit bones again. Get tall. And then round we go. Just moving into a new part of the back with this twist. So close the eyes. Feel the breath. And the sensations that have shown up now. Deepen the breath. Go into that feeling. Deepening the twist as you exhale. And on this next breath, just let the head roll down, freeing up your neck. Let the head roll around to face forwards, turning the face towards the extended leg. Pause there. And come out of the twist and do the same thing on the other side. The right leg up and over, foot to the floor, bring the right fingertips behind, left arm wraps around. So first things first, sit bones on the floor. Up you come through your spine into the crown of your head. And then we rotate. So close the eyes, deepen the breath, and deepen the twist. Remember, your spine is all the way from the anchor of your pelvis right up to the very top of your neck. So now let's do that again with the head. Just roll the head down, feel into the neck. Keep going. Slowly rolling the head towards the left shoulder. And then out we come. Right, so I think we're ready. Shavasana time. Let's get those cushions and eye pillows and all the props that you like to use for Shavasana. Get yourself set up. Bring yourself back to rest, whatever way is comfortable for you, with or without your supports. Anyway, there's something under you holding you. Feel what that is. Settle into it. Create a little symmetry through your body. Notice that each leg is doing the same thing, the same distance from the midline. The arms are the same distance from the body. The hands are doing the same thing as each other. And your neck is in line with your spine. Now drop in. Feel the contact between you and the floor deepen. Feel your breath coming and going through the nose, and let go of doing the breathing now. Notice its pace changing. Can you be with your breath without interfering with it? And feel how it lifts and lowers in your body. So just get out of the way of your breath. Let go of anything you're holding on to that's preventing the breath from being free. And from the inside, feel its gentle movement. Notice that it rises and falls, but notice also the spaces in between, the quiet, settled space at the end of each breath. So gradually shift the awareness from the movement of the breath to that space in between. You feel the breath come and go, and you return your awareness every time to that space. Eventually, you might be able to recognize that that space is actually always there. So even as the breath comes and goes, you can still feel that steady quietness. Now, let the awareness come back to the movement of the breath. And feel a breath now deepen. Let the inhale get bigger. And when you breathe it out, bring the back of your waist towards the floor, bring your kneecaps towards the ceiling. Hold the pelvis steady as you drag one leg in and find a support for your foot. And then the other leg. Roll over to your side. Make your way up. Find a seat. And the palms to face up. Close the eyes once more. Notice the feeling. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Bring to mind what it is you feel grateful for. Let's breathe in and stretch up to the sky. Gather the hands together, breathing out, draw them down to the third eye, the heart center, the earth. Namaste.